last time. What is it?
The angle of the hip and the patella, right?
From
So
the
it's-
AI inferior.
Yeah, and we'll pull up a picture in a second, but again, it's that angle more or less from where your hip to the angle of the femur that it comes down to where it should be hopefully more straight, but in a lot of individuals it comes inward. Foot and ankle mechanics, patella position, you discussed patella baja, patella alta as well, so high patella, low patella. Leg length. There's a really good chance I can drop any one of you on the table and start finding slight differences between one leg or the other. You make that difference as much as 2 centimeters and you're going to have some pathology or some change in your physical biomechanics somewhere in the long line. So, Q angle. Let's reinforce that. Males typically sit around 12 degrees, females sit around 16. So if you take the line from the tibial tuberosity up to the mid of the patella and run that up, and then you take a line down the shaft of the femur, it's that angle created in here. And again, with females, it will be greater in general than the males, which is going to change the biomechanics that we have to work with. Is this something I can necessarily change on anybody? Be committal.
No.
Come on.
No.
No,
I think
I'm
not.
not going to really change the bones of how somebody's put together.
It's there for
I guess I can go like, start cutting you apart and realigning things, but I just don't think that's exactly a feasible solution to anything. Patella position. So the insole cell body ratio is really pretty simple. You measure the height of the patella, and you measure from the tibial tuberosity to the base, so you're at the height of the patellar tendon. That ratio should be about 1. And if it gets off from that, so patella alta is going to be where this patellar tendon is much longer because this is sitting much higher, which puts that in. That's the way the person is. It might be if they're trying to be a high-performance athlete, but typically a lot of things aren't painful unless we do things to try to maximize performance or something. But you'll find that within any given competition level, you'll have oddities. And the younger you go, the more oddities you'll find. Because typically those oddities tend to, not oddities, I guess it may not be the most sensitive words, but the differences. The uniqueness of the special. And some of those uniquenesses are kind of what self-select the level of athlete. So this may be a problem for the person. All right. Okay. So we are they going to deal with some patella femoral problems? I need space. Let's move tables.